here's your choreographer for this week. John.
My guest choreographer this week is John Culbertson. The funny thing about John, however, is that he's very good friends with Abby. This is going to rock Abby's world.
We're here to win.
Win. Did you hear that? Win. That's the word of the week. Dancers, go get warmed up. John, go ahead and talk to them.
Thank you.
There's a dance teacher in our area whose kid up and went to New York City with him while he was in Boy from Oz. Yeah. Stretch it out, stretch it out.
How are you?
Good to see you.
I'm so glad you're here. John is a brilliant, brilliant choreographer. He's a great guy and one of my dearest friends. You know what, Kathy? You can try to hire every friend I have, but when it comes down to training kids, you suck. Love you. Okay, let's go, come on.
Abby sees John and she's all happy-go and lovey-dovey. But I know that it's a big facade. She doesn't want to show that it's bothering her. But I know, I'm in her head.
I'm a little concerned with this routine. The girls just don't look tight. Don't pull your heads forward on that fan! They need to win. We need to go out there and beat Kathy's boys.
Think of what you're doing. Feet, feet. Don't rush the music.
The duet was great, smashing success. But I have other things on my plate right now, and that's the group dance.
You have to feel each other there. You're always off.
We are going to go out there and we are going to win or die trying.
Go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on, come on!
There might be Candyland, but there's no Kathyland. She's a pimple that needs popped. That's what she is.
Entry number 124A, Machine Lines, you can take the stage.
We're catching dreams from the everyday. Streetlight, our efforts way outside the city lights. Our minds beyond repair. But faithful pressure gives us anything but the right to go. Our minds are just machine lines. Our minds are just machine lines.
I need to break out the broom because a clean sweep is coming our way.
Kathy's group dance is exquisite. And I think for once, Kathy is really giving Abby a run for her money.
I have to say it. The choreography was brilliant. But my girls better go out there and give it the old college try.
Entry number 122, you may take the stage.
They need to represent the ALDC. They need to win.
Is it the only night you cried 'cause I lied? And it's putting me down, and it's alright, it's alright. I got the blues alone. I will just complain again and again. I got the blues alone again. And all the time again, again and again, again.
I thought that my girls on stage were fresh. They were pretty, they were clean, and they were wholesome.
How is everybody doing? All right. We have the Energy Junior Small Group top overall high score. I'm gonna pause for a moment and let you know this is the only score of the day so far that received an absolute perfect score. So,
I feel that our group dance was outstanding. It was absolutely beautiful. We might just pull out a perfect score.
drum roll please. The top Energy Junior Small Group receiving a perfect 300 is entry 124A, Machine Line. And who do you guys dance for? Take a bow, guys. Congratulations.
Our girls had no chance of beating the boys. Their choreography was amazing, over the top. When you put 4 boys on a stage and they dance the way those boys dance, there was no way we were beating them.
I don't know what's gonna happen with my girls, but maybe the reincarnation theme is gonna hit home. Maybe next week they'll come back as amazing, talented teenage boys.
How can we get there? Because Kathy's gonna keep coming after us.
Jill, are you really asking me how we can get there? I mean, talent is definitely God-given, and I've seen some really talented kids, and they've thrown it away. So much talent. Time will tell how the kids turn out. Hi, how are you? Hey.
I decided to join the party. Anybody have a broom? You may have one. Does anybody have a broom?
For the clean sweep.
You know what? You know what, guys? In spite of your loss, you did great today.
Oh, Kathy.
This week, it's gone too far. She got her hooks into a choreographer that is a friend of mine. I didn't appreciate that. I don't have time for people like that in my life. She is an embarrassment to me and probably to her family as well.
Now, Kathy and Abby, are you two gonna kiss and make up?
No.
What about the water that she threw at me?
Abby, you've been back and forth, both of you. Let's mend
You know what,
the situation
sir?
here.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know the beginning. Miss Kathy had a bunch of kids that don't even take from you anymore.
That's ridiculous.
You never produced anything. Anything.
You make an ass of yourself, and they know it just as well as everybody
Well,
else.
I sleep at night.
I do too. You think I lose sleep over you?
Do you think I've given up my whole life in all the organizations that I belong to deal with that piece of crap? No. She is dirt under my feet. She hit me, there's no going back. The minute she struck me, she left the room. She doesn't even walk in my circle. She does not live in my world.
Abby said she's sending somebody home this week. I mean, I can speak for myself that, you know, we're worried.
Is anyone not worried? I know Savannah would be devastated if she was sent home.
And Brady's worried.
What?
Why would Brady be worried?
Because he feels like a lot of pressure is put on him.
But in Abby's eyes, he's perfect.
I think Brady's probably the only one that's safe today.
Moms, kids, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm happy with the results of the competition. The group won, and I'm also happy that the duets had a clean sweep. And that's the way it should be. But I am certainly not happy with the way everyone behaved at the competition. We had kids crying, kids making mistakes in the numbers, kids threatening to quit. We have an entire group of women who are jealous of a 14-year-old boy. I will not stand for the jealousy. I watched it before. I did it. I was part of it. All I was concerned with was the win, the win, the win. So the same kid was in the front, the same kid was the middle, and we won and we won and we won. And where did that get me? I want a team, and each and every member of the team has to pull their weight. Brady, you are clearly the best dancer on this team. But I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I've made that mistake before. So regardless of the talent, Brady is going on a break.
What?
Yep. It might be a little break, or it might be a really long break.
Abby, what does that mean, he's going on a break?
He's going home. And each and every one of you girls are going to learn what it's like to carry the routine yourselves.
I don't want to go home, and I think that this is crazy.
You're such a good kid, Brady. You really are.
Why would you send him home?
Because they're never gonna be a team as long as they're relying on your son.
Come on, let's go.
No, you're dancing this week.
Let's go. If they're gonna send you home, let's go. No, this is ridiculous. He does a good job and we're going home. Makes a lot of sense. So do you think he has all the advantages now, guys? Because remember, 2 minutes ago, you said that Brady was the only person that wasn't gonna be able to go home. And now we're the ones that are going.
Expected Brady
now,
to
how
go
do you
home.
feel about that? You guys all happy? Are you happy?
I'm not happy. The last person I expected to go home.
I really don't think Brady should go home personally.
No one should go home.
My daughter wants Brady on the team.
Stacy, happy?
I think Brady going home will be a positive thing. She thinks that these kids are not living up to their highest potential with Brady here, but maybe she's not even watching them. When there's a group dance, she's probably watching Brady. But with Brady out of the running, they're gonna get more attention.
I think it's Stacy's fault that now you're getting ready to be sent home, and I don't think that's fair. It's not the world according to Stacy, it's not her book.
Do you really think that I choose people who are on the team?
I did not make this decision because what a mother said or what a mother did. I am doing this so that each and every one of you girls realize you have to work. You can't stand in the back and slough things off and say, oh, well, they're not looking at me anyway. They're just looking at him. We're not gonna use Brady to win. You're gonna win on your own. If I send him home, I can send anybody home. Everybody on this team is replaceable. Everyone. Moms, go, you're out of here. Kids, spread apart, warm up.
It's horrible to know that Brady's going home after this week, and now she's put this ultimatum on Gia. But you know, if Hannah doesn't go out there and give it her all, then Miss Abby could turn around and say Hannah's going home next. It's a no-win situation for anyone, and I hate it.
Don't you get it? This is sick. This is sick. It's not fair, and it's insanity. You are the best kid here, and you've proven yourself, and it doesn't make sense. It's not fair that she's sending you home.
I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss the girls, and I'm gonna miss Miss Abby and Gianna and the bus rides. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that sucked. That sucked bad. She's sending him home because of all the drama.
You know, we're not sitting up here creating the dances. We're not sitting up here putting Brady in the middle. The teacher's doing all of it, and we're getting blamed for it now that we're jealous of him. Like, I don't even understand. It's like so spun out of control.
It's so spun out of control because everyone complains every single day about Brady. It's out of control. Are you happy? Now we're going home, and my kid's dream is gonna be crushed, and he's gonna have to still dance this week and hold the freaking group together. I hope you're all happy. Because actually, I think some of you are happy. I think, you know, complaining about the attention that he gets, the advantages that he have, just leave him alone. Leave me alone.
Nobody here wants Brady to go home, and no one here is sending him home. The only person doing it is Abby.
Maybe it would have happened regardless. Even if the moms were all up here chummy every day, like not fighting, like I don't know. Maybe it would have happened anyway because
she doesn't want to put all of her eggs in one basket.
But that's what I mean, though, is she wants 7 stars, not 1.
I think the group dance is an interesting choice, though, this week because Brady really has to carry the group.
Brady is playing Freddie Mercury. This was a legendary performer, and that's why we're doing this routine this week. Brady, if you nail this part, people all around the world are gonna know your name.
I really don't want to see Brady go. He's my best friend, and I don't think the team's gonna be the same without him. He's such an asset to the team. I just can't believe we're sending him home.
It needs to be like a mic, like it's in a stand, but the stand isn't there.
You're gonna just like kind of hit the beat, like with your body.
Dun, 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 dun. Like you're figuring out the music. Okay, let's go.
Mercury, I mean, he stole the show. He was the lead of all leads.
I think it's going to be challenging for Brady to live up to Freddie Mercury's, you know, being fantastic and outrageous and unapologetic.
It could fall flat.
Yeah. My big concerns for the competition this week is just hoping that the emotion is pulled off because I know how upset Brady is.
Let's just leave it there for today.
Here's this amazing kid who's danced his heart out and is being sent home. And knowing that, having to go out and perform and be your very best, I can't imagine how hard that's gonna be for him.
If this is gonna be your last dance, I want you to go out with a bang and show them what you're made of, and don't let anyone get in your head. Okay? I love you. I love you too.
Moms, do you understand there's a lot on the line for these solos?
Yes.
Yes. Out of the girls we have dancing, I don't know, Gianna. I think somebody from another studio is going to take the win.
No, Brady's gonna win.
Well, yeah, Brady's going to win.
You sit here and you say that you want 7 stars, right?
I do.
Well, Brady's a superstar. Find 6 more Bradys. If they can't dance with him, send them home. It's not my fault. Your kid is not as good as my kid. Stupid, Abby. Send them all home.
I'm really upset and like mad that your teammate's mom is throwing you under the bus and like saying that she could replace us.
Not cute. I've never been against Trisha, but now I know that she's not a team player. So maybe it is best that Trisha's leaving. For real.
Brady, I decided to send you home to see what these girls really have to offer. She's right. I want 7 equal amazing dancers. So get it together, step out on that stage, and be a band or a group of dancers that 1 billion people want to watch. Just like Queen. All right, go. On the bus. Let's go.
Trisha, how are you feeling, this being Brady's last group?
Well, I'm upset. I mean, he doesn't want to leave.
I'm ready for next week, and I'm ready to see the 6 girls rise up.
I think it's going to give the girls a chance to shine.
Maybe it's the best thing that could happen to them.
I can't wait. You guys go out, kill it next week without him. Don't be calling me.
We will.
No, I bet
Girls
you'll be
will rise
calling me in
up.
2 weeks to come back.
It's a group. There's no I in team. Oh, the queen's arrived.
Oh, look at that.
The Queen is here. All right. Everybody has to pull their weight in the group. Yes. Is it about Freddie Mercury? Yes. Are all eyes going to be on him? Not mine. Girls, Brady's leaving. He's not going to be here next week. You need to go out there and step on that stage like you own it. There you go. All right, let's go.
I think we're gonna channel our inner Freddie Mercury, and we're gonna do amazing.
We're gonna nail this thing. Yeah, we're gonna make Brady proud.
Please welcome to the stage, King of Queens.
I'm really concerned about the girls pulling off a clean number. And I'm worried about Brady, to be honest. Is he gonna pull off Freddie Mercury? Nobody can miss a note. If anybody misses a beat on the drum, well, the number is gonna just go down in flames.
Alone on the throne, get 'em out the way. Let
think that was one of my favorite group dances that we've done. But backstage, everyone is really nervous right now.
It's time for the awards.
It's Brady's last week here, and it shouldn't be like the last week Brady's here, they lose. So I'm really, really praying that we win.
And your highest scoring 9 to 11 group will be...
Shall we hold our hands too?
King of Queens.
I'm so relieved that the group came in first place, especially after Brady's solo didn't win. No matter what the other moms think, this team is definitely gonna suffer with Brady gone. Karma's a bitch, you know?
The group routine won the overall high score. Brady was portraying Freddie Mercury. I thought your faces were great.
I'm really sad that I'm going home.
Yeah.
But I think that the lesson that we learned is that you can't ever break up a team. Like, it happened with Queen, they broke up, but then they got back together. And I hope that we all are a team again.
We'll see. Brady has accomplished so much of what I wanted for him, but there's still a long way to go. So he might be back, he might not. We'll have to wait and see.
Trisha, no bad blood. We got you a going away cake.
Nothing, Trish, nothing.
You know what, Abby? The way this ended up today, with Brady actually not winning, makes it even harder to swallow. He didn't win, and we still have to leave. So these ladies got their cake, and they're gonna eat it too.
Don't you dare throw it at me, girlfriend.
I have never done anything like this before. This week, I have something crazy planned for Maddie and Chloe. This is unprecedented. This will finally shut those mothers up, especially Christy. Remember, it's the same choreography exactly to the T that we give. Now, what the child does with the choreography is up to them, okay? I got it. I still got it. I've decided that Maddie and Chloe should do the same exact solos. Why? Because I am sick and tired of hearing Christy go on and on about the choreography. If you want to do what Maddie's doing, game on.
Wait, play yours.
Wait, what happened?
The same.
It is the same.
We're in the den, and Maddie decides to play her solo music, and I'm like, whoa, that's Chloe's solo music. So then it finally hits me that Abby is giving the two of them the exact same solo.
Cute.
Yeah. Why do I have the same? Why do we have the same dance?
It's fine.
I was just so confused because I'm not used to doing the same exact dance. Wait, why do we have the same song but it's different names?
So that we wouldn't catch on. This week, I think Abby decided to teach me a lesson more than anyone. So Chloe and Maddie are given the exact same music, the exact same choreography, the exact same costume, because I always say, let's even the playing field and see where the chips fall.
Oh my God. Same choreography, same song, same costume, same dance.
Did we learn them the same day?
Yeah, yes we did.
You guys totally sure you have the exact same number?
Yeah. Well, it depends on who Abby choreographed it for. Because they have different strengths. I'm always complaining that Chloe has lesser choreography than Maddie. So Abby's saying, you know what? Here, do Maddie's choreography. And I think that she made sure that it was Maddie's dance.
So is Maddie concerned with having the same routine?
No, I think she's confused. I don't think she's concerned, not at all. No.
Like, it's never happened before.
You know, never say never at the ALDC.
I think she's just saying the better dancer is going to win, regardless. You can strip all this other stuff away. When it comes down to it, it's going to be X, whatever the X factor happens.
It makes a very uncomfortable situation for both girls. And for all of us. I mean, just going into the green room afterwards, one of them's gonna win and one of them isn't. This is Chloe's chance to show Abby. You know what? You say Maddie's the best every week. Well, when you give them the same amount of time and the same choreography and the same dance, look what can happen.
I don't like how Abby has Chloe and Maddie doing the same solos this week. I just feel like no matter what happens, one of the kids is gonna be upset. And I don't think that's fair.
This is as equal of a level playing field you're ever going to get.
Both of Melissa's kids are doing solos this week, and Maddie is going head-to-head with Chloe. Of course, Melissa's going to do everything that she can to give Maddie the edge this week.
Melissa will lose her if both of her kids lose.
Our plan is to prove what we have known all along, that Maddie gets extra private time. We know it's going on, we need proof.
We have to videotape it because Melissa always says, oh, my kids don't learn it. And every week we see it, but we never have evidence. I am so sick of Melissa sitting upstairs and lying to us every week. Oh, my kids didn't learn their solos. They just happen to know by osmosis which move comes next. No, they happen to know which move comes next because they already learned their dance.
All right.
We know what's going on.
All right, let's do it.
How do you think those kids go in there and know everything? It's not because they're like just super geniuses. They learn it. Wait, look. Gia and Janine's cars are here. Janine always choreographs Mackenzie, and Gia does Maddie. They're both learning their dances. I knew that Maddie and Mackenzie were inside getting extra rehearsal time, extra privates, and you know what? Melissa just doesn't play fair.
What am I recording? Just the sound, or do you want me to?
No, I want you to get in that studio. I'll stand watch. Jill likes to get to the bottom of things. She likes to know everything that's going on. So clearly, if there's a secret, Jill's the one who's gonna unearth it. Kiwi. I got it. Come on, my glasses! Where did I put them? I don't know. Oh, they're in my pocket. Okay, come on, this is a partner in crime like Kelly. I have you. Did you get video?
I got video.
Who?
Maddie.
Oh.
All right, so you obviously figured out that you're doing the same routine. When you go to an audition, aren't you all given the same combination? Yes, and that's really the main reason why I did this exercise. This week, I'm giving Maddie and Chloe the exact same solo. This is gonna prepare them for a career in the professional dance world. Sometimes, when you win, I hear a whole bunch from your mom. And what I hear is, well, if Chloe would have Maddie's choreography, if they would pay that much attention to my Chloe, if this, if that, it's one excuse after another. And some of them are pretty darn offensive to me. It's do or die time. Christy, it's time for you to put up and shut up. Chloe, turn around, get in front of the door.
She's not letting them watch each other.
It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Let the body and the head go with that straddle leap.
What's the purpose?
You know, if she wants them to be motivated, they need to watch each other and motivate one another.
Finish the movement through the arms. All right.
It takes a moment to break a butterfly on a
This is weird.
I know.
I'm sorry to see them both working on a solo at the same time. The judges be like, can I just see this dance?
I still hear them say you can be anything, anything you dreamed of.
This is a toss-up, and I think both of them want this bad. They're both dancing great. Good, good. Maddie and Chloe's solos are up soon. This is a big, big moment for both of them. Your elbows. Okay, come here. Roll around, step up, roll that way. This. Chloe, you're up. It's a big smile there. Your forehead a little bit. Make sure you enforce starch releve on that foot.
This is Chloe's moment. This is her opportunity to step out there and take that spotlight.
Ladies, make me proud.
Chloe's ready. She knows what an opportunity it is, and she knows what it means to prove to Abby that she is someone to be reckoned with.
Coming up now is entry number 19 in the junior solo division. Here's Chloe with You Can.
It takes a moment to break a butterfly on a wheel. That's when you hear an angel
Chloe danced beautifully. And if I were Melissa and Maddie, I'd be worried.
I'm a little concerned about this dance because I really want to win. Even though Chloe's my friend, I still want to just make Miss Abby proud.
Up next is entry number 20 in the junior solo division. Here's Maddie with Be Anything.
It takes a moment to break a butterfly on the wheel. That's when you hear an angel cry. Voices inside me, I still hear them say, you can be anything, anything, anything you dreamed of, anything you dreamed of.
Good job. Thank you. Oh, get away. Ow. Stop.
Maddie bobbled one of her turns, but she did dance beautifully. But I think she could have done better.
What happened? Oh my, so bad. All of them. Every single one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was an experience.
Do you think that this experiment that you're doing, do you think it worked?
Hey, I'm thrilled that Chloe could remember the dance.
Abby, who do you think will come out on top?
Well, I don't know. It's in the judges' hands. I tried to find out who the judges were. You know.
I know Abby said she gave the girls an even playing field, but I know what I'm sitting on. I know what I have, evidence of Maddie having an extra private. We're at the studio one afternoon, and we have Maddie on videotape learning her solo.
Don't even go there with me, Jill. It was the same day.
Melissa, you're lying. You're lying. Jill and I found your daughter learning her dance.
You know nothing.
All we're saying is that you're known to lie.
Everybody here deserves the truth.
That is the truth.
What difference does it make? You all know damn well Maddie can learn to dance in 1 hour and go out there and do it. Save yourself the aggravation.
Okay.
She has it, and she has it right now.
The Elite High Point Awards for the junior division in the junior solo category. Third place, entry number 15 from Tiffany and Company, Escape.
At this point, I really don't know who I think is gonna win. I think they both did things very well, and I think they both did things that could have been better.
Second place, entry number 20 from Abby Lee Dance Company, Be Anything.
I think it was probably a tight call. It doesn't mean that one dancer is better than the other.
And in first place, junior solo in the junior division Elite High Point Awards, entry number 19 from Abby Lee Dance Company, You Can.
I'm so happy for Chloe. This is a huge boost to her confidence, and it just proves to Abby once and for all that Chloe is a force to be reckoned with.
Give them a round of applause.
Why not? I don't care.
So
there's no doubt she should win.
Abby said it in front of the other moms. I'm surprised Chloe won. And she said it right in front of everyone else.
I think Maddie got really upset whenever she found out that she didn't win, but I thought they both did a fabulous job, so I don't think it matters who the winner is. Don't be sad. I'm not sad. Do you not see me smiling? No, I wasn't. Kate, did you not see me smiling the whole award? Sorry.
You were great. I mean, I thought your dance was wonderful. It was beautiful. I mean, it's, you know, it's all good.
Hey, congratulations.
And we had a goof. One of our judges, they gave Chloe a 99.10. She actually had a 96.6 because they gave her a 27.5 in a category that only had 25 points. That means that the overall winner would have been Maddie.
Congratulations, Maddie.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Hey, you know, things happen. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Everybody, congratulations on the group. Maddie and Chloe, congratulations on being great sports. Mistakes happen.
The director of the competition told us that there was a mistake in the scores and that I didn't really win and Maddie won, and I was a little upset, but I was really happy for Maddie.
Mackenzie, what are you doing there with the hairdo? What did I tell you? Never leave home without your bows.
Are you kidding me that it just so happened that Chloe and Maddie's scores were the only ones out of the entire competition with 80-some routines that were incorrect? Are you kidding?
So Abby, how did you discover the discrepancy between the 30-point and the 25-point?
I didn't, that came to me. I guess the judges said there's a problem. We have a problem.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
You okay? I stole your score sheets. I kept them with me. And I wanted to say, once again, you know, this doesn't happen that often at all, but I wanted to say thank you for bringing it to our attention.
Oh.
That's it.
I hate to do this, but Kendall, you are back on probation.
That's ridiculous, Abby. What more do you want from her?
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
No, she doesn't make the corrections. I have been telling her since the audition about her posture, and it has not improved once.
Jill, careful what you wish for. You're always demanding more special parts and attention for Kendall. Well, you're back on probation, so you got it.
I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter.
Kendall is on the bottom of the pyramid. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Jill. If I would, she would be the one that's there. Learn something, Jill. You are on my last nerve.
I don't even know why I'm here. You had nothing nice to say to her since the second we got here. You know what, Abby? She does a lot right.
She turns like a top. But that's what's good. I don't need to fix that. I was not surprised in the least by Jill's reaction. I was devastated by Kendall's reaction. I certainly don't wake up in the morning to intentionally hurt a child's feelings.
There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. We're done. That's it. You know what, honey? She doesn't appreciate you. I'll take you where someone appreciates you.
It makes me sick to think that Abby would do this to a little girl who is working so hard.
We'll go where they will treat you with respect. They'll give you great numbers. They might even let you do a solo or two.
This is disgusting to me, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. It's over.
I don't want to go. I love to dance.
Listen, Kendall, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I can't have you at a place that doesn't appreciate you and all they do is tear you down. That probation is ridiculous. You did nothing wrong. It was my fault. She should put me on probation, not you. We're done at Abby's. I'm taking you somewhere where they are gonna appreciate you.
Hello?
This is Jill Vertez from Abby's. I'm fed up with Abby. I can't go back there. And I really need a dance studio where they're gonna train my child. I was wondering if you could take a look at Kendall and tell me what you think of her talents and if you could find a place for her on your team.
If you want to come to Candy Apples, then I am here for you, but I need to be 100% sure that all of your ties are severed from Abby Lee Dance Company.
We are
and the Candy Apples. I haven't really seen their studio, but I want to dance at a place where they actually respect me and they like me as a dancer.
Hi! Welcome!
Well, thank you.
When Jill called and wanted to bring Kendall over to the dance studio, I was thrilled. I mean, why wouldn't I be? It's a win-win situation. You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, maybe a little, but that's okay. That's
Don't
normal.
be nervous. Don't be
Get over
nervous.
that.
You don't have to be nervous. So come on, let's
All
go.
right, great.
They're actually having acro class right
Should we take our shoes off?
in our studio. Oh, honey, we have a cleaning lady that cleans the floor
so
every
we're
night.
okay.
You don't need to worry about it.
All right.
No screaming and yelling about that here.
May I
we have
come?
the cleaning lady comes every night.
All right.
Kendall misses her friends back at Abby's. I had to explain to her why this was a good decision to bring her out here, because Kathy is going to give her what she needs and what she wants to be a good dancer.
Looking to join.
No, I need
join
a studio. I
company.
need a group of kids she can dance with.
Okay. So
I need-
you're coming here under the assumption that you might want to just go ahead and join with us.
Absolutely.
And become an apple.
I need fun. A studio.
Kathy takes a look at Kendall. She sees her potential right away. She sees what this little girl can do, what she can bring to a solo or a group number. This is great. This is exactly what I needed.
A little something that we're doing this weekend, and I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever. I have an adorable little solo that I think would be very fitting for her. And the funny thing about it is, dare I say, we're gonna go to Pittsburgh. This week's fire and ice competition just got a little bit more interesting. That'll give you an opportunity to just join in and be with us, even though you won't be in a group number.
Kathy gives Kendall a solo right off the bat. This was Kathy's way of telling me that she appreciates me and my daughter, she has respect for us, and she knows that Kendall's a good dancer. This is good. I'm a little nervous walking in here, and I meet the moms, and they all welcome me with open arms. They're so nice. They're so polite.
Kendall, okay, have fun.
Okay.
All right. It's just been a battlefield at that studio. It's a different beast over there. Beast. Look at you.
Some sparkling apple cider.
This is so different from the battlefield the first day I walked into Abby's.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
These guys actually want me to be there, and they're really welcoming. This is really nice to be on the other end of receiving.
Apple toast.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Cheers.
Appreciate it, girls. Thank you.
So, why don't we start in the corner? Let's put your hands behind your back, and let's just do 2 walks. 1, 2, 3 for them.
Kendall just wants to dance. She was not doing that enough at Abby's.
Pirouette up and over. Pirouette.
Now she's dancing.
Your second leg is bent. Can you straighten it out for me? And straighten. Oh, yeah. See how when you give nice corrections, you get results.
So, does Abby and the moms know you came here?
They have no idea. And guess what? I don't care. I know that when she finds out, she's gonna be probably more angry than hurt. And maybe she'll feel the anger that I felt when she belittled my child in front of everybody.
Karma.
For no reason.
Do you happen to know who's at the top of the pyramid?
I think it's Nia.
Oh, it's Nia that's at, really? Well, if Nia is at the top of the pyramid, you know what that means. She is probably gonna be doing a solo. That means that you and her are gonna be going head to head.
Okay.
Okay? Kendall is really gonna kick butt. And Abby, she's going to miss Kendall being part of her competition team.
So, are you gonna feel badly if you go head to head against Nia?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm really doing this for Kendall, and if this is the only way I can get Abby to see what Kendall can do, then this is what it's gotta be.
I want to see with you. I want to take a look at your solo since it's new.
My goal here is to have Kendall stand out. Do I think I'm gonna get Abby's attention? Yes.
I'm gonna do a little more liner and a little more on her cheeks.
Okay, and you know what? We do little wings. Could you please do that?
Absolutely.
Do you have any loose rhinestones? We do little rhinestones at the eye just to add a little glimmer.
I know I'm gonna see Abby, and I just wanna say to her, do you see what you made me do?
Oh, you don't have eyeshadow on, Jill?
Yeah.
Okay, purple. We do purple.
Purple shadow? For real?
Yeah,
This candy apple green room is a lot different than the one at Abby's.
Close.
Are you dawdling?
Well, I was contemplating purple with her orange costume, but
Oh.
I trust you. Close.
Oh well, we'll see what happens.
There's no screaming or yelling or crying. I don't have to be looking over my shoulder, feeling the knife in my back at any second. I can relax and take care of my child.
Stand up tall, honey.
Kendall.
Walk in there like you own the
Yeah, and
place.
that's right. And you need to just beam because you're so relieved and you're so happy right now because you don't have a whole lot of crappy pressures on you.
Let's go. Do my eyes deceive me? I cannot believe that Kendall is here with Kathy. What is her mother thinking?
Hi, everybody.
Everybody laughed at me when I said I wanted to look into Jill's background, but here she is with Kathy, of all people. Why would you go to Kathy? You're leaving Freddie to go to Jason.
Oh, Melissa, so good to see you.
I was so surprised to see Kendall and Jill with candy apples. I mean, I kind of wanted to cry because it didn't seem right. I think she fits better with us.
All right, well, we have a solo that we have to go perform.
All of a sudden, it hits me. That's Nia's competition. I felt like I had been punched in the stomach.
Oh, Kendall, let's go this way.
Anybody else shocked? I can't say I'm really all that shocked that Jill's with candy apples. I mean, it was only a matter of time before she over to somewhere new.
I think she's pretty desperate to go to candy apples.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't think that that's where she would go. I would think she would move further, towards New York.
I'm feeling pretty betrayed to see someone who I thought was on my team walk through the door on the competition team. You know it's gonna be a problem. Guess who she's gonna be up against? Yeah. I mean, I bet she's gonna do a solo. I feel like Jill has become the ultimate traitor. To put her daughter up to dance against a teammate, she was a teammate of ours. Who does that? Well, I hope Nia has a great time.
She will.
On stage, that's the most important
That's all
thing.
that matters.
That's all that matters.
At this point, that's all we have to keep telling our kids. It's all about having fun. We're kill everybody.
I don't know how much fun it is to compete against someone who's your former teammate.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, more funny than the dads have gotten here. Maybe Greg will surprise you.
Maybe.
It can happen. I think this meeting is adjourned.
Okay. So, I just wanted to tell you that, I was really reluctant when you called because I don't like to engage in Abby's sloppy seconds. I hope you're feeling welcome.
I am. Everybody's been really nice. Thank you.
Hi, Kendall. You're dancing with candy apples? Yeah, I was really excited to perform my solo because I just wanted to see Abby's face. You have a solo too? Yes. I like your crown. I'm supposed to be a princess. Good luck. You too. I'm a little nervous to have a solo against Kendall, but I'm gonna try very, very hard to make it my best.
Please welcome to the stage participant number 20. This is Nia performing to I'll Do Anything for You.
If I were Magellan, I would sail straight up to heaven and find you. It's true. If I were John Lennon, I would ask the world to imagine loving you. If I could, for you.
Watching Nia on stage was an incredible experience for me. I am not a person who cries easily. I'm not one who gets very emotional, but she looked like a princess. She looked beautiful. She looked happy. She owned that stage, and she was dancing with such joy and passion and energy. It was her moment, and I knew what it took for her to get to that place. I was just so proud of her.
And when the stars come out across red velvet sky, I'll catch them all and bring them home for you. I'd do anything for you.
I think Nia did everything right on the money. She just needs to work on her technique, straightening her legs, stretching her feet.
Abby just couldn't see her potential, her talent. All she did was pick out her flaws.
Kendall has a solo coming up. She's against Nia in the same age category. You know, Kathy didn't have to put Kendall up against Nia. Kathy knows that Nia deserves a chance to shine. And that was just a really rotten, shady thing to do.
Judges, our next competitor comes to us from Candy Apple's Dance Center. This is Kendall performing to I Think I Like You.
Performer, and the routine is certainly dynamic because she's doing my routine with my costume. And the kid's only been gone from my studio for a week. What did Kathy teach her? Nothing. Kathy is a worm.
I think I like you.
Kendall danced well. I knew it watching her from my seat. Kendall danced well. I hope that the judges see what I saw, and Nia did good, Nia.
I know.
You did,
So
honey.
good, yeah. Like,
10 times better than 10.
I can't even tell you.
Your face was just like you
I know.
loved to
You
dance.
looked like you were having just the time of your life.
For your first place overall junior soloist, number 21, I Think I Like You.
My child was set up. It was like I had been blindsided. And I'm not sure what game is being played between Jill, Candy Apples, Kathy, and Abby for that matter, but my daughter's not a pawn in this whole game. This is real for her, and I felt like she was a pawn in their bigger game that they were playing at my daughter's expense. Where's Nia? Nia, what's up? Nia. What's wrong?
I did really want to win because my dad was there, but it will come again.
You could not have been more beautiful.
You should be proud of yourself. You did the number. You finished it. Hold your chin up high. You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Not at all, sweetie.
Not at all. People don't cry crying.
Why are we crying and pouting? And I see one kid in tears, one kid pouting, and one kid sitting on their dad's lap. Don't carry it into the dressing room. You go home, you cry into your pillow, you figure out what you did wrong, and you don't make the same mistakes again.
Jill, we would like to present you with a Candy Apples Dance Mom jacket. So this is for you, and you know, we want you to have this.
I feel great that there's no such thing as probation at Candy Apples. I don't have that hanging over my head. And you know what? Kendall feels great too because she can go out and dance and do her thing and not be afraid to do great.
Where are you leaving?
I need a break. What just happened out there? You know I was wrong. She did a beautiful job. And a child who has been off. This kid has been working her tail off. Late at night. I think it's not a reflection of her job. Outstanding.
Right.
I just do not like the way that played itself out. It's tough enough having to deal with Abby, but I've learned over the years how to handle her. But when it comes to my daughter's happiness, I don't want to have to go up against Jill and Kathy too.
Oh God, here they come.
Come on, Kathy, you have parting words?
We may be number 2, and we may be trying harder, but Abby, there will come a day when we beat you because you have 6 kids that you have to worry about. I have 306.
Kathy, how do you still have that membership when you solicit students?
I'm not soliciting anybody, Abby. She came to me at her own free will. She called me up and said that you were a witch.
Kathy makes my blood boil.
You went as Candy Apples Dance Center today, so that was a win for Candy Apples. I don't
The dance world doesn't have rules. So Kathy can poach any student that she wants, but Jill made a big, big mistake. Big.
Yes,
I think there's some other
tweaked it.
studios in Ohio that got in big trouble for stealing choreography.
Oh, believe me, Abby, I wouldn't want to steal your choreography. Really? Let's go, guys.
Nationals is finally here. We all live for this day. But at the same time, there's this underlying tension. We're going against BDA. And Abby wasn't there this week. She was focused on opening her studio. This is the least preparation we have ever had going into nationals.
Let's get the group costumes out, Abby.
Group costumes.
So much is riding on this week's group dance. The elite team has won nationals several years in a row. And on top of that, Abby is opening up a studio in LA. But if you're trying to entice people to come to your new studio, you want to be at the absolute top of your game. So I want our girls to do their absolute best and to wow the judges and pull out a win.
Come on, guys. This is it. Season 5, it's been a rocky road. It's never an easy path that we take to get here. But maybe everything that we go through, maybe it makes us stronger for the next time. We go out there, we do what the Abby Lee Dance Company is known for. That's coming to nationals and winning. Got it? Yes? All right, let's go. Losing to Jeanette is not an option. The girls have to win. This is nationals. This is my reputation on the line.
Please welcome number 72, Moving Target.
The BDA group performance is really good. The costuming with the choreography was powerful. This is going to be a big challenge.
Please welcome in small group, the waiting room.
The group number, I expect them to be brilliant. Jeanette's team was very interesting. It's nationals. We've won all 4 times. Let's make the other team sweat.
Teardrops fall on my wrist. Watch. I lose touch. Time stops.
my God, I want to watch it again and again. It was so moving. I had goosebumps. There's people behind me in tears, crying. So I think they did their job.
I love you guys.
And in our overall small group category, in second place, The Waiting Room, Abbey Lee Dance Company.
Okay, I'm sorry, but girls, we need to walk out.
I'm done. It's embarrassing.
I was just shocked. We can't win all the time, but I thought we definitely should have won with this one.
First place 2015 Nationals champion, Moving Target, Broadway Dance Academy.
Did everyone pay to come to this, or was it free? You paid to come to this? You should all make a line and demand your money back for your kids' entrance fee, as well as your fee to walk in here, because this is a joke. The first moment that man opened his mouth, I knew this was a show and we were in big trouble. I cannot sit there one more second and have our work that we put in all year long, all season, go down in flames like this. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Before you all leave, we've got something very special to do away.
Go that way, go that way, go that way.
Can't do.
Yes, they can. It's
Yeah,
illegal.
one more
You
reward.
can't hold children against their will in the state of California.
I think Abby's lost her mind. Again.
How do we get out?
I told you this at the beginning of the season. Don't behave this way. It's like come full circle. She walked out on a competition and she took Jill, Melissa, Kira with her. I don't even know what they're walking out on. At this point, what's left? I don't know.
It's so sad. After everything we've been through, we all left our families, we've traveled everywhere, and we're ending it like this. But once again, if we had a leader that was like, hey girls, it's okay. You know, we had a great year. We went to Australia, we came to LA. You did music, you did television, you did acting. Don't think about this second place trophy. Think about the whole experience, and that should be first overall in your life. That's what we're missing. We're missing that leader.
I'm sure the whole world's gonna think poorly of me, but I'm out here in LA and I feel like I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. The kids worked their butts off to be the best that they could be. And then this happens? The journey that we have been on has been overwhelming. And I just opened a brand new studio here. What's gonna happen with this? I am scared to death.
Hello.
Welcome back, my dear.
Kira, I'm glad you're back. We kind of had a crappy week. There's a lot of rumors going around about Maddie and Melissa leaving. Melissa hasn't committed to going or staying.
We all know you're leaving anyway, so don't worry about it.
Melissa, anything to say?
No, I won't speak, because I don't really need to anymore.
Are you coming back to be part of the team?
I'm not coming back with my kids.
Melissa finally dropped the bomb. She is leaving the ALDC with Maddie and Mackenzie. I'm sad. Maddie is Kendall's best friend. Melissa's my best friend.
It's like hurtful
to know that Melissa just lied to my face all along. You knew, though.
I didn't have all my ducks in a row yet.
The way that was coming across before was that you were hiding something.
I wasn't hiding, but I was instructed by my attorney.
I think Melissa leaked it from the very beginning. It's in their best interest to put it out there that Maddie is ready to move on and do new work.
Mackenzie doesn't know.
So Maddie knows, but Mackenzie doesn't?
Does that mean Kenzie is not a permanent resident of the ALDC without you here?
No. My daughter needs me. She's 11.
As much as we prepared ourselves mentally based on the things that we've read, that Maddie was leaving, no one was really prepared for Kenzie leaving.
What do you think Abby's gonna say about you leaving?
I think she's gonna be sad, but she'll be happy.
Do you think she's expecting it?
I don't know.
Why don't you go tell her before Pyramid?
Well, I am. I think it's gonna be hard for Abby to let go of both of my kids.
I do not envy her.
But that's what she wants. She wants the girls to be stars, not to be on a dance competition team the rest of our lives.
Hi, is this me? What's up?
I just want to tell you, with everything going on with Maddie and, we're just busy and lots of things are in the works. First of all, I appreciate you and everything you've done for my kids. But we're gonna, after this season, we're just gonna not be on the elite team anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's hard. You know how I love the ALDC.
So the rumors are true.
I don't know who got that rumor out because it wasn't me.
Right. My question is, Maddie is signed, sealed, and delivered to shoot the Sia movie.
Yeah.
So she's not doing anything else between the movie and now. I don't want to see them on So You Think You Can Dance Kids. I don't want them doing anything like that.
Don't worry, Maddie's not going to be dance on So You Think You Can Dance Kids. Maddie's not going on that, so.
All right.
We have 4 more competitions.
And then it's over.
We've been here for a long time.
Why didn't you tell me before this? You couldn't call me on the weekend.
I didn't want to even think about it, to be honest with you. Just always want you to be proud of them.
I'm proud of them.
I know you are.
My mom always said that God works in mysterious ways. That's the way it goes. It broke my heart, but the show must go on. Maddie? Where you are in life and in this position that you're in, and you are a member of the ALDC, the Junior League competition team, so you're somebody already. I want you to know that I love each and every one of you. I would have never been a dance teacher. You know, if I didn't love kids, why would you do this job?
It's clear the announcement about Kenzie and Maddie leaving is taking its toll on Abby. She is beside herself.
Abby, Melissa told us things are gonna change and there will be spots open on the team.
Well, Mackenzie doesn't know, so we need to not just blurt it out.
I think that it should have been handled completely different by your fabulous, wonderful attorney and me.
We're just kind of trying to gauge, like, who's going where.
I don't want to talk about it, because this is personal.
Why don't you girls let us stand out here? Just go ahead. There you go. Don't go far. Mackenzie doesn't know the news yet, and it's evident Abby's agitated and upset. She can't handle it. She can't handle it. And this is not the time or place to have this type of conversation.
Abby told her something.
No, it's not about Abby. It's not about Abby. It's about me. My mom's like, I'm gonna say it in a pyramid. I'm like, can you say it now?
We need a moment for the girls to digest what's going on and to process what this really means for the ALDC.
No, you're not crazy.
Okay, so what's going on, Melissa?
Okay, so I just want to tell you. Mackenzie, listen, because you don't know this. Maddie, Mackenzie, and I are going to be here for 4 more weeks. And then we're moving on. We'll always be, sorry.
I'm kind of shocked because all of the girls are like my best friends.
We love you guys so much. This has been such Dear girls. This has been such a great ride together. So let's let this next 4 weeks be so amazing.
Okay.
Okay?
Can we stop fighting then?
Well, we weren't fighting this time.
Where's Abby?
We just had a really emotional moment with the girls and the moms, and unfortunately, Abby wasn't there to be a part of it. It's clear that Abby's very upset about the announcement of Maddie McKenzie leaving. So where does one go when they're upset? Apparently the bathroom.
Abby has locked herself into the bathroom.
But Abby has to grieve the loss of Maddie McKenzie.
Well, Abby has relied in the past on Maddie for everything. But, you know, she's got great kids. She shouldn't have to worry about that.
No, she does. She has great kids.
I don't know how she feels about it. I feel like she has like mixed feelings. Like I'm sure she like is excited, but also she's probably doubting like that I should leave. You know, how do you feel about leaving?
Well, obviously I'm gonna miss you guys. I mean, but it's a lot.
But you feel like you need to move on too?
I want to stay, but it's like switching schools. Literally, it's like switching schools. Except like you're sad. Except you're really like, you know, you gotta move on. And I'm not moving away from you guys, but like from the team. But we're still gonna see you all the time. Obviously.
And next I have Chloe. We're gonna give them what they want.
When Abby revealed the center row of the pyramid and it was Chloe and Maddie, I was shocked. I didn't think Peyton performed well enough to be at the top of the pyramid.
Chloe, when you walk backstage into those wings, you have to walk in there with arrogance and your nose up in the air just like you walk in this studio every day. Those other girls should be afraid of you just because you're Chloe and you're from the Abby Lee Dance Company. And on top of the pyramid is Brooke.
Abby unveils the top of the pyramid and I thought, you get him, sister, because you left and you went and you tried out for cheerleading and you still made it to the top of the pyramid.
No offense to Peyton, but she towers over this dance team. She doesn't fit in with these girls. Now, my little Kendall fits right in perfectly.
I know you all are wondering, how could she be on top of the pyramid? Not only is she going to do a solo this week, and not only should she win, I demand that you win. Peyton, we all know everyone is replaceable. You were not the right replacement for this group. You had a great experience. You saw the gateway to the West. You cannot be upset.
She has a right to be upset, Abby. You dangled a carrot in front of her and you just ripped it away. For what? For her daughter to just come in and take a spot as a stranger? And for Brooke to leave and you take her back? Where is your loyalty? We have been so loyal to you. She stepped in.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
It is loyalty, Kelly. We have been loyal to her for 30 years. How many times have you said she doesn't want to
You
be
left the studio a long time ago.
How dare you? Our history.
Dare me? Peyton, you got to go to St. Louis. You got to be in the competition. Peyton was on probation. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So you are still on probation. It was not about being on the team forever. Somehow her mother got that all twisted in her mind.
You know what, Abby? If you don't want her, we will find somebody that wants her to compete on their team. Peyton, let's go. You can keep your Kendall, and you can keep the rest of your group.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. End of story. The routine this week is the perfect time for Jane to join the group. I've had my eyes on Jane for years. She is beautiful. Your eyes are just drawn to her. Could she be another member of this team? We'll see.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, so we did our entrance.
Why is the kid you're trying to hide in the middle there? I don't get it.
Because she doesn't have an opposite.
Jane's coming in. She's against Bryn. She's the face of the ALDC. Bryn's a champ here. That's a lot of pressure.
I don't think Abby would have brought her in if she wasn't up for the challenge.
Let's be honest, though. She didn't bring Jane in for any other reason than she's skinny and blonde. And I don't care how amazing you are. You come here and you do a dance in 2 days, it is a whole different ballgame.
Here's the thing is, I think that anybody who doesn't have a jacket right now should be scared for their life, because Abby clearly does not have the confidence in the team that is in there. Otherwise, she wouldn't have brought another dancer in.
I'm hopeful. She put Macy in this group dance this week, and she needs this opportunity. She looks beautiful.
Let's go from the top of the music.
Okay.
After looking at Macy in the number, she looks out of place, especially standing next to Nia, next to Kendall. She's so much shorter, but she just is kind of little kid-like. And this is about being a sister wife. This is mature subject matter. Macy, 25% it was your dancing, but 75 it's just your height, honey. You just look out of place with these guys.
What are you upset about? What's going on? You're complaining about Macy.
She said it was my height.
You're not even that much shorter than Bryn. There's like a couple inches and that's it. She blends in fine.
No.
She's a couple inches shorter.
She doesn't blend in.
She needs the opportunity and deserves the opportunity to be. She's not
She
gonna
doesn't deserve anything. You earn your way in life. You don't deserve to be in the dance. You earn your right to be in the dance.
She is earning her spot to be here. She has got time and time again.
You do not belong with them in this number. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I am not putting my name on the line for your kid. Period. Shut your mouth. All right, so you guys get ready for this group dance, all right?
Abby, if Jane does well in the group dance today, is that enough for you to bring her back next week?
So far, she's fitting in with the group. She's doing the group routine. It's fine. But then again, when those kids come in and they're put on the spot, that seems to be when they crack.
Well, she's not gonna crack.
I forgot we had a 9th kid here. I don't think Jane has said one word at all.
Do you know what is at stake here?
Yeah.
Do you want to be back here?
Yes.
Do you like being here?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay?
Yeah.
Do not let me know. You gotta have a face.
All right, girls, listen to me. Every dance routine is working towards a goal. That goal is nationals and winning a national title. Keep that in mind. All right, we're off. Let's go.
This is your first week with us, and you could either stay another week or this could be the end for you. So, you know, this is a big deal.
This is an important dance for us. We're on our way to nationals, and we want this to, like, be our team. Like, we love having you guys here.
Okay, I love you guys.
I think Abby telling the story all week has sparked the interest of the girls. I think they like this group, and they do love each other, like sisters. But, you know, it doesn't matter what I think. They have to be great to prove to Abby, Jane fits in, let's start working towards nationals. Let's quit this audition process and move forward.
And up next is entry number 37. Please welcome Blush and Bashful.
Shaking the city that's been sleeping.
Yes.
We did it. That was really good, guys.
We're going to do our overall highest scoring groups.
I really hope we win so that I can show Abby I can be on this team.
In second place is entry number 35, Why Don't You Do Right? And our top score, scoring a perfect 300, goes to entry number 37, Blush and Bashful.
A perfect score. Woohoo! Good job, girls. What happens after a perfect score? You go back to the studio and you keep training because that's what dancers do. Even a perfect score isn't always going to be good enough.
I thought her.
Come here, give me a hug. You're so good. You're so good.
Thank you.
God. Oh, God.
You think we're good?
She was amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I'm thrilled.
So, Abby, does Jane being a part of the perfect score help her to come back next week?
No.
Why? Why?
Because I'm just trying out different kids.
Oh my God, Abby, what are you looking for? I want her to stay.
Jane didn't bring anything new or different. I think, you know, it's kind of go big or go home. Jane's a dancer that is 13 years old, that's beautiful, that I can call upon. If Kendall's gone, Jane's not too far away.
You had the 6. Why would you want to get rid of anybody? The 6 that got a perfect score. Keep that 6. What? I don't know what else you could possibly want.
They got a perfect score. Was Jane the reason for the perfect score? No, probably not. She didn't pull my eye in a positive way or a negative way. But I think in time, Jane may end up on this team. But that might be further down the road.
3 weeks, we'll be going to nationals. I want us to be in our best position for nationals. And I think constantly switching it up and trying out new people, tryouts are over.
Well, I'm just protecting myself.
I know that, but we are protecting the ALDC LA too because we want to reclaim the national title. Like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for, Abby?
Well, obviously, it's not us. We got a 300 score, and it still isn't good enough.
No.
Oh, God.
The circus is in town.
Oh, the circus is here. And look
what we did.
Oh my God, why don't you guys be a little indiscreet about that?
We need the tallies. We've been telling Abby for years the inequities of how she treats Maddie and how she treats the other girls. So we decided to keep track of exactly how many times she compares the kids to Maddie or says something inappropriate that's not constructive criticism.
Nia had 6.
5, 6. Yesterday, we kept a tally on Christy's phone, and today, we're gonna put it in writing.
Why isn't Maddie on there?
Because you didn't have any
She had
tallies.
8 praises.
I thought she had a negative.
No.
Once again, the moms are singling Maddie out. Her name's not even on the board. And I really don't think it's appropriate for the girls to see us putting little tick marks by their names.
What is that big sign up there? What is that?
I don't know. They brought it up there in the middle of rehearsal, and Maddie said, "Oh, my name's not on there." Not Stella's.
How many times she cried and ran out of the room and acted like an idiot?
Yeah.
No, Mackenzie would be higher.
No, Mackenzie would be winning.
Oh, she's asking the kids what this board is.
As far as I know, they don't know.
Oh, Chloe said take it down.
Yeah, because I agree.
What is everyone so upset about? Like, I don't get it. It's no different from what we did yesterday on the phone. So it's a little bit more visible. Okay, we're making her behavior visible to all. If she stands behind her behavior, then what difference does it make? Why would it change anything? I don't see the big deal about it. It's an observable.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna get a drink, get your brains clear, and then let's start working on the group. Aren't you glad you're not on that list?
I don't even know what it
Me
is.
too. I don't know. But whoever wasted the time it took to make those letters and to go by that board should have spent that same amount of time on putting a brain in their kid's head and figuring out why they're not the big winner, why they're not on the Ellen show. Better use of time.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35.
I just watched you. You were completely turned in on your foot, pigeon-toed. This kid is pigeon-toed, I'm telling you. And her mother never got her corrective shoes. And they didn't break those ankles and turn them out.
Okay, Melissa, give her a tick.
For years, the moms have talked about the unfair treatment Abby displays towards the girls. So we have a whiteboard. Every mark on the board indicates and reflects something negative Abby has said or done towards our girls. And there's no hiding from these numbers. There's no hiding from the truth.
It is not funny. If you don't do this and we don't win, it's gonna be your fault.
Tick, tick.
1, 2, 3, 4, no! Kendall, you need to be behind Chloe a little bit more. You just kind of stood there like, I don't want to space cadet because that could be taken as derogatory, but you stood there doing absolutely nothing for 2 counts. Drop your head. That's the 10th time today. Broadway Baby, my dog, could have figured that out faster.
I'm gonna have to keep standing up and down, up and down.
Get your head out of your butt and wake up. Straighten the back of the knee on the arabesque. I'm not gonna say her name, but the kid over there in the orange 2-piece coral, she needs to move out.
That's a tick just for diminishing her and not using her name.
Oh, it is? That whiteboard has become a huge distraction for everyone. The girls keep staring at it. I'm trying to prepare these girls for a competition against the Wicked Witch of the West. Why do they want to distract their daughters from learning? All right, so I see 11 marks over there for Kendall.
Those are inequities in how the kids are being treated. It was all compared to Maddie.
Right. Maddie's not perfect. I mean, I know that.
We know that. That's the point. They all had their feet up in the air. Maddie's foot was sickled in. Chloe's and Nia's was not. You have to elevate her to make her look that much better by dragging the other kids down.
So
I'm
vehemently jealous of Maddie. It's sickening.
That is your behavior that has been documented.
Well, this is my teaching method.
Right. And your teaching method is flawed, as we have seen.
This has
There's
nothing to do
one
with
child who is missing out on the full Abby Lee experience.
All of the girls at the Abby Lee Dance Company get the same exact training. They all have the opportunity to blow my socks off, but they don't. Some of them stand there and yawn in my face, but some kids shine. They make the choreography look better than you ever imagined it looking. Which kid's yours? Girls, you should hear your mothers upstairs. We are fixing you so that you go out there and you are better. Because it's a whole lot tougher out there. Are you tough enough to take it? Can you tune it out? Or are you gonna cry? I know exactly what comes out of my mouth. And I know exactly how many kids that I've gotten out of Pittsburgh who are now successful. Lots of them. You either respect me and you value my teaching method and you want your child to be in my program and get better, or you can handle the heat. Take your money, take your kid, and go somewhere else. That is the ugliest board. Why would you bring the board and have it be a distraction to the kids again in the dressing room? When will you ever learn? Leave the dancing and the teaching up to me, and I'll leave the bitching and complaining up to you guys.
These ticks aren't about corrections. It's not about corrections. It's about
my teaching style.
It's about humiliating them.
Like you
To
said,
the point of improvement.
No, but
yes.
that's not right. When you looked at Maddie and said, "Oh, your posture's getting bad because you're hanging out with Kendall like her over there."
It's Kendall's fault that Maddie's posture was bad.
But wouldn't that make Kendall go like this?
No, it's
It
not.
didn't. She just laid there and looked at me.
It has nothing to do with posture. Do you see why I didn't bring that up?
Yeah.
That's what those ticks represent. how many times you said things that we found disrespectful or humiliating to the kids.
And I had this wonderful plan for Nia next week. She was gonna do a Maya Angelou piece, and now it's like, you know what, Holly?
If that's your retaliation,
Go
you know
worry
what,
about
Abby?
those big flat feet somewhere else. I could care less.
What kind of 40-something-year-old woman has to retaliate against me? You act like a baby.
All me.
That is a baby right there.
You want me to make your child better, but yet you want to hold me accountable for my teaching methods.
When they cross
Nobody would know Nia's name if it wasn't for me. You think people would grab their program and say, ooh, Nia Frazier's on next? Woohoo!
You know what's so sad about this is that you're a grown woman taking out on a little kid.
I'm not taking anything out on a little kid, and Nia is 12. She can have kids. She can get married in some countries.
I'm bored of this conversation, and you're ugly. What you say is absolutely ugly.
That's
and
the
you're
truth.
a nasty woman.
Get real. Your kid's growing up.
You have crossed the line.
Abby is so totally out of line. I will not sit here and pretend that I support that woman. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk down the hall because that's the woman I support.
I feel really badly for Holly. I could hardly sit there and listen to that because I feel her pain. But it's everything that built up to, it's not just that. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I think we have to go. Get the girls and then go back into the room to get them ready for a group dance.
We're sorry it got to that.
We are sorry.
I mean, I can hardly stand there and watch that.
It's
You know what?
vile.
Yeah, it's fine.
What she did was
But
vile.
good for you.
And you know what? She can't fight you, Holly, so what does she do?
She gets below the belt. The girls have to get ready for the group dance. I am not going to stoop to Abby's level and get sidetracked.
I only did the front. I couldn't do the back.
I am beyond mad. I am beyond angry. I am downright finished with these women. You know what? I'm gonna go. Nobody is gonna talk to me that way ever again in my life. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the group routine. Something tells me the moms aren't gonna like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the group number playing with matches has been withdrawn. I repeat, the group number playing with matches has been withdrawn and will not dance.
What happened?
That's yours.
What?
Girls, come here. The reason the group dance was pulled has nothing to do with you. It's how your mothers treated Abby in that dressing room. I don't know what it was, and you guys don't know what it was, but that was the reason, okay? Come on, control this.
Because your mother's behavior. You know how it is when one gets punished, everybody gets punished, and I have to put my foot down, okay? Yes. All right. Go back. After the mom's little scene in the dressing room, I decided to pull the number. The kids worked hard, but they're not gonna get a prize. They're not gonna get the glory because their mothers took that away from them.
Abby, why did you pull the number? See what I mean? You get the back of the head. You get the back of the head.
Top scores for preteen group.
Yeah, let's go.
I think Abby thought, hey, I'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll punish the moms, and I won't have to lose to candy apples. Awful. I'm not sticking around. I don't want to be a part of that.
Fourth place, entry number 90, Love Letter.
I want to make something perfectly clear. Pulling the number had nothing to do with Kathy and those rotten apples being there. This was about respect. And this was about me being in control.
She's a coward because she cannot take responsibility and be accountable for her actions.
She was afraid that she was gonna get beat.
Yep.
So it's okay for us to get beat as long as she's the one orchestrating it.
She's sabotaging our kids.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Highest score, solo duet trios.
Instead of Abby being responsible for her own actions, she blamed the mothers. Our girls deserve the right to compete. They have trained all week, and you deny them the opportunity to possibly have a win against the candy apples. Is absolutely wrong.
I'm not sure about nationals. I do know one thing. I'm not gonna have happen what happened in this dressing room earlier. It's quite obvious with your visual display that you have a problem with my teaching methods. I didn't sign up for you. You signed up to take class at my studio, and you did it every year, and you knew darn well what you were signing up for. The screaming and the yelling and all the nonsense, that's what Kathy does.
But what some of the things that you said were disrespectful
to you, to your standards.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Abby, you could never lower yourself to my standards because you're
whatever.
already beneath my standards are high. My standards are much higher.
You know what? I'm not getting into this. This is my time. We're on my clock right now.
Rather than be a grown woman, look at the observables of your behavior and think about that and reflect.
Okay, so I'm gonna think on what happened today. I'm gonna reflect, and I'm gonna tell you that Nia and her Maya Angelou tribute are benched.
As a great reflection of the character that you are, there comes a point that's a defining moment, like, you know what, it's not worth it. This is not the right environment for me or for my kid. Walk out the door.
I am walking out the door because I'm off the
bored
clock.
with the conversation as it is. Straighten your knees and point your feet and get some class.